Matty Russell, the man who opened the scoring and finished it with a win against Tonga. 26 points to 24, continues at fullback. And Brough and Wallace will combine in the halves. It's not a bad pack in terms of forwards for Scotland as well. And plenty mileage and beef on the bench as well, under the stewardship of Steve McCormack. The Italians then no changes for their 17 from their victory in the opening game against Wales. Anthony Minichiello, the fullback. Manatello Tedesco, Guerra and Centrone as in the backs, and Falcone, I guess he will push their side around the park as they attack the Scottish side. Again, plenty options for them on the bench as well. So referee Henry Perinara says let's get this game underway, and Scotland kicking into the Italian half. And the Azzurri will take their first try with Aidan Guerra. Can they do this time? Here's Wallace. Drops it back inside. Knocked off his feet was Wallace, but had got the ball away, but the referee says it's been knocked on.
There it is there, late shoulder charge.
Ball's already gone, and the referee has had a chat. Told him he doesn't want to see any more. A scrappy start to the game, but Scotland the first to get the scoreboard ticking. A victory here by 2 points. Last weekend, still held out. The Italian defence is holding firm. Brough tries to get the ball away quickly, but under too much pressure. It rolls back, but they got a fresh set of sixes. Then Matty Russell runs through, almost away. Is the tackle complete? No, it's not. Matty Russell driving for the line. Has he got the ball down? The referee, Henry Perinara, is going to have a look at this one. Matty Russell, though, instinctively spotting the gaps, driving through, and has he got Scotland's first try this second game?
Okay. I can tell on this one. The first one, please. On this one, yeah. Slowly. Slowly. Still in the air. Still in the air. Wait. Stop here. Yeah, freeze. The ball is on the ground and behind the line. On this one, this is a try.
Matty Russell scored the opening try of Scotland's first game of this Rugby League World Cup for 2013. He scored the eventual winner against Tonga. At a quarter of the game played here at Derwent Park again. And Matty Russell scores 4 points for Scotland and for Steve McCormack's side. And Brough with the extra 2 already slotted a penalty. Opening quarter of the game. It's now Wallace with another kick, looking for a 40-20. Is he possibly? It runs through as well. Was he inside that 40, Wallace? It's a shorter pitch here.
Great
and high fives all round.
Tremendous when you've got 2 kickers of the calibre of Wallace and Brough. Brough on one side with his left foot, and then Pete Wallace on the right with his right foot. But you're watching it again, well inside the 40, and a great nudge with the ball. And again, another bit of pressure on for the Italians to have to defend.
And this is the final play for the Scots. Switching it back round as Brough puts the kick through. There's legs in it there, but Linnett's picked it up and he's dived through. And Kane Linnett of North Queensland Cowboys. We're going to have another look at this one. But Scotland could have 2 quick tries in a couple of minutes.
Slowly. Okay. It's clearly on the ground. Try.
Our video referee, Thierry Alibert, having a few looks at that one. We looked at the onside, offside, but it's a try. Had a look at the obstruction as well.
And the big man out on the wing, Manolado, couldn't grab the ball, but unfortunately for the Italians, it's another try for the Scots, and Danny Bruss rubs some salt into the wounds with a very neat kick from out wide to push the Scots 14-0 up.
Nasso. Little kick through this time. Maybe there's not enough on it, but there is. Cameron Ciraldo, the vice-captain of the Italians. We're going to have a look at this, though. Wasn't the tidiest of kicks, but has Ciraldo got the Italians scoreboard ticking?
Onside, offside, please. Okay. He's onside. Right on. Okay. Just can I have another hook on a grounding, please? Slowly. Okay. 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 Okay, that's it, right.
Cameron Ciraldo of Penrith scores Italy's first try. Josh Mantelano of Newcastle made his NRL debut this year, lines up these extra two. Success. Using the big men, aren't they? Just trying to wear down that Scottish defence. Santi with another drive. Now Nasso brings it himself, looking to squeeze his way over, and looks like he has. The pressure has paid off for Italy. The try given, and Nasso, they knocked and they knocked and they knocked, and eventually the door opens, and down they crash it over the line.
Yeah, well, that was great work from the Italians there. They put plenty of pressure on, and you know, if anything, I think the Scots are ahead with the brilliance of the two halves, and I think the halves from Italy just need to step up a little bit more if they want to be a part of this game. But they've fought well and they've got themselves back into the game. Nasso, little small chunky fella, he's jumped out of dummy half, proved very hard to stop there on the line after I think probably about 30 tackles. So a great job from the Italians there to place the ball down.
His debut 3 years ago for Italy, and kicks the extra two now. We are back within 2 points. Just that early penalty from Danny Bruff. 2 tries apiece since. Good, valuable few metres to set up the final play. Bruff with a kick. The sky gets ever darker as the ball drops back in. They have it in possession. They've got to run it as well. They've got space on the right-hand side. Can they split the ball back inside? They can. Danny Addy touches down in the 2nd minute of the second half. Henry Perinara gives the points, and Scotland couldn't have started the second half much better, running 100 metres and touching down for the 4 points.
Well, that's the start that Steve McCormack would have been wanting and hoping for, and if you notice, they played to tackle 5 before they kicked that time. A big high kick from Bruff, and I thought the Italians did the right thing there by letting the ball come down to Scotland, and Aidan Guerra, he just wrapped him up, but there was an offload in there, and some great work. I don't know, is it Lynette?
Ben Helliwell.
Ben Helliwell got the ball away, and it was a great ball out wide.
Carter there with a drive.
Carter, then he's thrown the ball back into Danny Addy, who's got the 4 points. So a great start from the Scots, but they played that tackle 5 there. They didn't kick early that time.
And here come the extra 2. Successful.
Needed that kick, Danny Bruff. He needed to put that one over, just to put those extra points on.
Santi takes his side up towards a few metres away. Little scamper from dummy half. Is it Nasso who's got the ball down? He got one like that in the first half, and he's got another one. Italy equalising that worthy score from Scotland in the second half, and Nasso again just spotting the opportunity, getting the legs going and diving over the line from close range.
Well, he's very hard to stop from that close. You look at him there, he's very low to the ground. Little solid player, he jumps out very quick, has the ball in his right hand, reaches over, and great try left. Tremendous try there from the little hooker there.
That's a good look at that one, but it's successful. So Fisher out through to Bruff. Bruff offers it to one, then to another, then to Wallace. Wallace fires it out. Here's Carter free on the right-hand side, switching it back inside, and Ben Helliwell will touch down for Scotland. Lovely work on that right-hand side. Brough out to Carter. Carter with the motors going. And Helliwell on the end of it.
Tremendous work from Carter there to get the ball back inside, but you look at it again, Fisher, out wide to Brough, shows it on the inside a couple of times, the ball out to the back to Pete Wallace, and it was a very good face ball in front of Helliwell, out to Carter on the wing there. He ran down and then picked up Helliwell back on the inside for a very, very good four-pointer for the Scots. Great work from the Scotland team. Yeah, he is, and he's a big fella. He's quick, he's tough, he's very, very good, and you know, but you credit the two halves, and I think that's the difference in this game at the moment. The two halves, the Scotland halves, Brough and Wallace, you know, up against the Italian boys, and they're just taking control of the game, Brough and Wallace, and a great ball from him. And you know, you look at that pass back on the first of all, the motor down the sideline from Carter, and then the pass back on the inside
with the Frankie. Nassau that picks it up at dummy half. They've got the momentum going. They've got a man over in the corner as well. Can they fire it out? They can. They're in the corner. Chris Centrone touching down for the Italians. And it's try for try in the second half so far. Spreading the play along all the way out to that left-hand side. And the Italian fans are jubilant. And we could be back to 2 points again.
Well, again, it was some smart play, and you know, you just look at Nassau jumps out from dummy half. He picks up the half back there in Guetta, out the back to Minicello. I thought Guerra could have scored the try himself, but he froze one out to the winger Centrone, and he probably could have gone over there, but he's thrown it out wide.
Steadies himself again. One of the stars of their qualifying campaign that meant that they are here, the lowest ranked team are Italy in the Rugby League World Cup for 2013, but we watched for the touch judges' flags, and there they are. Covering defenders on this left-hand side of the defence. Bounce around though, but we're going to have a look at this one, I think. Henry Perenara is going to have a look. Italy could well have taken the lead.
First offside outside, please. He's onside. Play that. Rounding please. Try.
That is a really good finish from Anthony Minicello, the captain. Fourth try of his Italian career in his 8th game. And now they score their 3rd and the extra 2. Did we ever doubt it? They now lead by 4 points. The final play of this set for the Italians then. Into the sky it goes from Getty. It's a precision kick, it's claimed. Can they spin their way over? Are they going to be held up? Are they on the back? They are, they're held up. Turnover ball, great defence from Scotland. Ferguson was maybe considering his options. Brough now with a little chick kick over the top. He's chasing it down. He's spotted a little bit of space. He regains the ball and he has it. The tackle is complete, but a lovely little 20-25 metre run from Brough. Now he's opening things up. Can they get the ball away? Here's Ian Henderson. Henderson throwing it back through the hands. They go to Wallace and into Wilkes. They've got Mano on the right-hand side and they're in. Scotland with Ben Helliwell over on the right-hand side. Brough, the man that set it up with the little chip kick over the top, regaining possession. But lovely hands and into the right-hand corner. And Helliwell is 2nd of the game.
There he goes again, Danny Brough, great player that he is. He noticed Minicello was way back deep. He put that little chip over, regathered the ball, wanted to get on with it quick. I thought it had broken down there when the fullback Russell got caught, but there's some great hands from all players there out on the field. Just out wide to Helliwell to finish the try off, but some very good ball movement there from the Scots, and they're well back into this one now. This is an important kick now.
It's with his left boot. Is it good, or has the pressure been a little bit too much? We stay at 30 points all. We got a 9-minute game on our hands. The ball is fired back to Brough. Brough with a drop goal, and discharged down. It's unsuccessful, and there's men running at it. Was it played at by the referee?
Well, he said not played at.
Oh! So that'll be a turnover ball, says Henry Paranara.
And look where the turnover is.
Inside the Scotland half, there's Bruff.
He's jumped up. How hasn't he played at that ball? He's jumped up the ball, jumped up at the ball. It's collided him. It's gone 30 metres downfield. He's on the right. Here he goes.
Vansalato now tries to get it down onto the boot. He can't. It's fired away. The clock continues to tick. It's kicked over the top. Here's Matty Russell who picked the ball up in his in-goal area. We've got seconds to play. The ball, is he going to try and run it into... Just. And there is the hooter. And this game will end in a draw, 30 points apiece. Nothing to split these sides in 80 minutes of rugby league football. And he went either way. Scotland pushed themselves into the lead in the second half. But what a finish, 30 points apiece.